This video goes through the solutions to the diagnostic tool. Here we go. So the answer to the first short answer was 3x squared plus 3. Second one, 2x squared plus 10x minus 2. Third one, 5 times x plus 3 times x minus 1. 4. Slope is minus 1. Slope of a horizontal line is 0. Negative reciprocal of minus 2 is a half. Expanding and simplifying, minus x plus 9. Sum of the interior angles of a hexagon is 720. Measure of each interior angle is 135. For these two, you probably needed this formula, where n is the number of sides. Number 10, you should have gotten x equals 6, 1/10, 1, x to the 4, y to the 6. This is an obtuse angle. Sum of exterior angles in any polygon is always 360 degrees. Y equals 2x minus 6. You could have any number here for the 6, positive or negative. The important part is that the 2 is the same, so that the slope is the same and the lines are parallel. Number 17, you should have gotten minus 1 over 15. 18 is 16. Rearranging into slope y-intercept form is 1/2 x minus 2. And then rearranging into standard form is 3x plus y minus 6 equals 0. Moving on to the long answer questions. We've got some algebra here. So 2 times minus 2 minus 3 plus 6. We've got minus 4 minus 3 plus 6. Minus 7 plus 6 is minus 1. Here we've got minus 3 times minus 2 minus 2 cubed. Got a 3 there. So here I've got 6 minus 3, 2 cubed is 8. So then I've got 6 minus 24, which would be minus 18. Next one is some simplifying of exponents. So here I've got minus 8, m to the 5, n to the 10. Here I'm dividing, so now I've got minus 6x y to the 4. Here, now I'm simplifying, so I'm going to take away the brackets first. Minus 8 plus 2n minus 7m. And now I'm going to collect my like terms, so I'll do the m's first. Minus 4m. I've got no n's, they cancel out, and then I've got plus 6. Here, and I'm going to expand again, 4x squared plus 20x plus 4x squared minus 12. So here I've got 8x squared plus 20x minus 12. This year we'll learn further how to factor those so that you can fully simplify them, but it's not necessary here. Solve for the variable in each of the following and then check your answer. So here we've got 8k minus 5k equals 21 plus 6. 8 minus 5 is 3k. 27, that's actually not a nice number. 27 over 3. And then we'll solve both. I may as well check first. So we've got left side, right side. My left side is 8k minus 6. I'll put in my value for k, 27 over 3 minus 6. Oh, I need a calculator for that one. What is 8 times 27? 200. Oh, that is a nice number. What am I thinking? So 27 divided by 3 is 9. So that makes life much better. Okay, so now our left side is 8 times 9 minus 6, which would be 72 minus 6, which would be 66. And then we've got 21 plus 5 times 9, which would be 21 plus 45, which is also 66. So which is good. And now we're going to check the other one. So here we're going to start off by expanding. So we get 15 minus 18y minus 2y minus 4 equals minus 29. On the left side, I'm going to keep my variables. So I've got minus 20y equals minus 29 plus 4 minus 15. And here I've got minus 20y. And I've got minus 29 plus 4 minus 15 is going to give me minus 40, and that's going to leave me with 2. And then I can check my answer formally again. Here, left side, right side, 3, 5 minus 6 times 2. Move this over a little bit. Minus 2 times 2 plus 4. And then it should equal minus 29. So I've got 3, 5 minus 12 be minus 7 minus 8. So here I've got minus 21 minus 8, which is minus 29, which is good. Therefore, my left side and my right side are equal, which means y equals 2. Okay, next one, linear relations. So filling in the blank, the y-intercept is always the second term when it's in y equals mx plus b form. Perpendicular, you need the negative reciprocal of the number in front of the x. The equation of the line that is parallel to the y-axis, so that's a vertical line, so that means it's going to start with x, and it goes through the x-coordinate of that point. The slope of the line y equals 1 is 0 because that's a horizontal line. Number 2, determining the slope and the y-intercept. First thing is we're going to rearrange into slope y-intercept form, and then we're going to divide by minus 5 to get y by itself. So I get 2x plus 2, and then my m is 2, my slope, and my y-intercept is also 2. Okay, now we're finding the equation of the lines. So first one is I've got my slope is 1/3. To find the b, I'm going to substitute in my point into the general form here. So I've got 5 equals 1/3 times minus 9 plus b. 5 equals minus 3 plus b. b is going to equal 8. So then my equation is going to be y equals 1/3 x plus 8. I'll add in another slide here. I think I can do that. Just a blank. Okay. So I'll do b up here, the line that passes through the points 5 minus 1 and 2 minus 5. First thing I need to do is find the slope, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I've got 6 over minus 3, which is minus 2. Then I'm going to find my y-intercept by substituting in my slope and a point. I'm going to use the positive one because I think that's easier. Plus b, I would have 5 plus 4, which would be 9. So then my equation down here would be y equals minus 2x plus 9. I think I'm going to be able to fit these all on here, which is great. So then I'll do c. I've got m. It's parallel to the line in the question, so I know that means that my slope has to be the same. My y-intercept given to me, nice and easy, and that means that my equation is going to be y equals 4/3 x plus 8. Okay. Our last example is a word problem. So here we're looking for the cost of renting a car. So the dependent variable, so how much you drive it, would be the number of kilometers driven. Oh, that's the independent variable. So dependent variable is going to be your cost. So that's dependent on how many kilometers that you drive. And now we need an equation in y equals mx plus b form. So we've got a charge of 50 kilometers, 50 cents a kilometer, that's our m. And then we have a point here. So we know that at 150 kilometers, we have to pay 162.50. So I'm going to start the same way. So as I did question number 3. So here I've got 50 as my slope. Okay. And now I need to do my b, but I need to know what my equations mean. So I'm going to let c represent cost and let k represent kilometers. So now I have my general equation, and I can substitute in my point that I know. So 162.50 equals 0.50 times k plus b, and this is going to give me a final answer of 162.50 take away 50 times, no, well, that didn't work, so let's try with a different calculator here. So we've got 162.50 take away 50 cents times 150 kilometers. That gives us our B of $87.50. So then our equation, our third step, would be C equals 0.5 K plus 87.50. The y-intercept is the base fee for renting the car, and the cost to drive the car is 760 kilometers. We can sub that right into our equation here. So 760 plus 87.50, 0.5 times. So $125 and 50. Oh, good point here to double check your answer. I had an extra 0, so 0.5 times 760 plus 87.50, 467.50 as our final answer there.